Good soldiers follow orders.
Welcome to round 5 of the Baddest Batch JTL event, where we're going to have Carl and his Colossus Luke Skywalker against Mitchell and his Rogue Green. They're looking over to see if they can start. I'm going to try to get some pro TV. Can they start? Can the players start playing? Yeah. I think they're looking over for approval. So Carl, both players 3 and 1, sure. So Carl, I'm pretty sure, basically took his Anakin deck. That's it. And good looking. So he's not playing as aggressive, not as aggressive pilot as you think. He has a lot of like the force units, the Yodas, the cannons, the force throws, things like that, still in this deck. Okay. What is everyone planning on playing for the set? Get someone to bring the Carbonite stream. Yeah, I mean, the top 4 will get Carbonite and one of the Liquid Prize and we'll maybe they can crack it. I think I might play Luke. Yeah, that was team. Luke's one of my favorite leaders to play. And I think it feels good in this meta. It's terrific against Django. I don't know. Ah, yeah, I need some water. I'm not being serviced very well here. I will say that. I'm sitting on my chair, and everybody else has the will and the freedom to move, and nobody's bringing me water, snacks, coffee.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. We've lost our ways. We used to be a proper nation. Oh yeah.
So space start for both sides. The Luke Colossus is interesting.
Okay, interesting. Look, I don't know about this Earl's position. Hey, it does make it interesting. Oh, confiscate to get rid of the upgrades. We have a good question now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it takes. Okay. Call of to a good start. The good position, the arc can't go and trade into.
Yeah.
Other thing, Rose's tempo can be a little bit awkward as well because you have to attack and then use another action.
Yeah, to heal the damage. Mm.
Ooh, wow.
Okay.
Pretty good. Interceptor. What a card. Interesting that he elected to play that rather than cannon that's in his hand. I get it, like he's slowing down the space tempo.
Are Concord fighters as well, so he might be looking to try and get the loot ping. Yeah.
The Rose can come out now. Play fast. We're gonna reverse flies. I'm not complaining. What are you eating, TV?
I like it.
Your chocolate chip muffin? There's no chocolate in it. Oh, look at it. They're around there. What is it? Oh, you might hit the. What do we got? Rose versus Luke. Yeah. Rose versus Luke. Take down. Yeah, Mitch is he's getting all the tools. Give me that. He's had a good run. Both Mitch Charles as well. They're both 3 and 1. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. I shouldn't sound so incredulous. He was as well. he was as surprised as you. Don't worry. And I'm saying that I'm saying with team, but that's what's really good about there as well. Is like everybody can come together, right? New leaders. Obviously, that's the only restriction. You can have like a full deck of novice set leaders, but yeah, it's just
You can't play what you've been playing the last years. Can't be clean.
Yeah.
Can't be you with
Yeah.
Luke. Not that you're like that. But you know what I mean?
force you to play something different.
Yeah. And yeah, like I said, level playing field. Everyone's doing it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's heaps of boba, but it's not a lot. It's showing in the entire.
In the top, I think it's well Matthew and so Toby's on Boba, so it's Matthew.
Oh, they both are.
James is as well. So three in the top 8. I don't know who that is. 3 Bobbers in the top 8.
Well, look, maybe
Not bad, but again, it's
we've got a whole bunch of.
I don't know. It's proportional as well. If there's the most bobbers, you're bound to have some bobbers.
Oh, for sure.
And the good players are playing bobbers as well.
Yeah. So Scotty's doing well on Lando.
It's all right. I'm surprised he lost that match.
The green blue heroic shell.
It's got something. I'm telling you. Wait until you play against my new version of Luke that I played against him yesterday.
Yeah, but I don't care. I don't care about your shields. I'll defeat you as shit.
It's more pilots.
Yeah. Put a pilot on your first turn play. I'm powering dark side every time.
You know I want. I'm better than
You're better.
better than this. I need to play something that has Bazines. Just like
Go yellow.
All right. I'll tell you what actually interests me instead as well is Quinlan. Quinlan's interesting. I think he's got some good cards with obviously Ahsoka coming in. I don't know. I like it. You have a lot of decks against which you need to be able to discard. I've seen a few players use the new premium tokens today. The double-sided ones, the 3 with 1 and 3 and 5 and 10. I need water actually. Dying. Okay. We on the Concordo Interceptor. So this is really difficult to manage for blue. Obviously, red has a bit of upgrade removal, but blue and green doesn't have the tools to remove Fluid. Hopefully he does like a Fang Fighter or something like that, otherwise it's going to be tricky to go into space. The sign of Carl always has a Lego minifigure of whoever he's playing. Always. Without fail. Consider a little Luke pilot. Even has a Luke pilot. Not any Luke Lego. Luke pilot. It's serious, gentlemen.
That's so sick. Yeah.
So interesting. Lot of good amount of damage in Mitchell's space, but a lot of store on our side.
Yeah.
It's minimum 3, potentially 4. What is card playing it? What do you play with? Dice token? What do you do?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm always tokens on base, dice on units.
Token on base, dice on units. Okay. Token on base. Around that was. Well, now I'm gonna have to do tokens. We just agreed to a partnership with a token manufacturer, so now I'm gonna have to go full tokens. But yeah, I used
Ooh,
to...
does that mean we're getting a Baddest batch initiative token?
Actually, you are. Yeah, they've been shipped. You actually are. Baddest batch initiative tokens are done.
That's so sick.
Trusted. So
Awesome.
yeah, we're getting some oversized token sets as well for streams. We're getting some personalized stuff for just the members and also as a.
Did I just spoil something?
No, you're fine. No, absolutely not. Yeah, we're getting initiative tokens. Not spoil. The people. Otherwise, I would have said no.
Nah, fair.
It's not a secret. Our agreement has been signed. They've shipped. Yeah, he'll be here soon, hopefully.
Hmm.
What is he
Luke
on? He's on
Skywalker.
Wow, that's a lot of
Yeah,
restore. To be honest, I don't think Rose has the
that is
punch
a lot of
to
No.
overtake what Carl is putting on the ground right now.
Especially when you're healing, what's 3, 5, possibly 7,
6 or
7 each
7, right?
turn.
Between 6 and
Yeah.
7, that's just so much.
It's just so hard to, yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's got a good presence, but what is he on? He's on 18, 19, 90 to 12. I mean, look, he's just playing blue, so he's got some rival scores, he's got some bit of removal, but he's trying to race. Plus, Carl is playing Colossus.
Yeah.
So you have to go that extra 5. Yeah, Liam, I'll bring some tokens next time I'm in Nui. Hopefully, I get them before then. I'll be in Nui the weekend before the Easter weekend. Maybe I'll drop some in archiving, but hopefully I have them before then. Okay. Can't see cars. Tell you what, I was a bit worried about the lighting originally on the table. It's actually been okay.
Yeah.
Actually been really good.
It's really good.
What are they on? 8. Redemption, potentially. I'll tell you what, like, if I'm Carl and I have a redemption, I don't even think I'm healing anything. I'm just leaving this 5, 9 on the board and force you to deal with it.
To soak up damage, yeah.
Just to soak up. Slow him down. Like, you have enough restore on the ground.
Hmm. Even this village protectors is just a little speed bump. He's still restoring.
Yeah.
Kanan into it.
I will say one thing about, like,
So
this
Kanan should die.
No, he shouldn't. He should have one left because he's got 5.
Because the perilous though.
Yeah, but Paralysis takes him to 3. He had 2 damage on him. He had 2 damage.
Yep.
So hold on. Oh yes, no, he's right. I'm just gonna get him.
Yeah.
Hey Clint, can you tell him Kanan's dead? Kanan is dead. We're good. No, I think that was the right play anyway. I think you have to pop that shield.
I think so. I mean, either way, you'd have to
Yeah.
swing in with both Yoda and Luke.
Look, unless you want to
So
keep Kanan alive and you go with Luke, I think at this point you're almost happy with Luke. Luke has done his job. No, Luke. Kanan's done his job. Get rid of him, and you potentially can pull a
Yep.
fresh one off your hand. So, what is that? 6, 7, 22, 23, 4. And they haven't played any. Oh, hold on. None of them have played anything. Okay, so he's going to deal the 2 damage and draw.
mhm.
Tell you what, as well, is if Carl can play a great, so that would be lovely. Looks like Mitch didn't play anything. Didn't spend any resources. Nothing. Oh, he played the villager, I guess. Played the village protector.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yep.
122. Yeah, that's right. I was gonna say, this is probably the game where the players have kept the cleanest board state. Like,
Mhm.
they don't apart from that little cannon hiccups, they don't miss damage. They don't. Oh, he did play a fresh cannon of the hand.
Yeah.
Yes, he wasn't even that bad with the other one.
So it's worth throwing it in.
Yeah. So he does have a redemption, which I think here you're probably trying to dodge the Fell the Dragon. Yeah, Mitch still has 4 opens.
Mm-hmm.
The Restored Arc is starting to pile up. It's hitting for 6 now.
Where'd it get all the experience from?
From the pilot. Tico? Page? Is it Page?
Oh,
Page
yeah,
Tico,
yeah.
I think?
Page on attack. Yep.
Exactly. He just healed 1. Just 1. Are we getting a Baddest Batch merch that we can get, Baddest Batch website that we can get the merch of? We really should. We tried it. We tried to set up a Baddest Batch website. Originally, just the shipping just wasn't suiting us in terms of production, like the print on demand. Just wasn't working well. The cost, the shipping was too expensive. We need something that from Australia, but we should really like. If you guys have recommendations of good options that would ship from Australia, because realistically, most of our merch demand is from Australia, we are definitely open to suggestions. You know anyone? I don't think he's worried here. Just putting it through that. Where does it die? 7, does it? Yeah, it only does 5, so you just survive, you just take 2. There you go. Yeah, that's that redemption's gonna be a problem. Unless he doesn't have Fell Dragon now. 2, 4, 5, 6. So he's missing a bit of experience with I think that's why he healed just 1, just to heal, but to leave enough that the Restorer can't kill it with the extra experience because he can only do 7 damage.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do here, to be honest. I think I attacked him.
Yeah, I think Cole's.
Oh, what is he got? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's only got 6. He's 1. No, he should survive actually. If the Restorer goes into the redemption, he should survive. And then you can just heal it. He's not gonna die.
But Page, you also have to deal with damage to it.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, so you give the
It's
experience
just
token, but you
enough.
also deal with damage to it.
Okay, the scooping. Yeah, scoop. I think it's probably could have scooped earlier. To be honest. Game 1. Yeah, it's selling at RFS. We that's what we do. So we actually selling some today, but it's yeah, it's tricky. It's time. We got to make the stuff ourselves. We actually found a way to get some of the AS colors which was missing. So we probably try to get some bulk there. We just and it's not a job. We don't even make money off that. So it's true. But yeah, we'll probably put an order form together for the next event so that people can look at what Carl's doing with his sideboard. Yeah, so that we can have some shirts ready for the next event. Why don't we try to find myself some water? I'm gonna have one of the boys sub in for me.
Alright, no worries.
Gentlemen, I'm gonna get some water. One of you step in.
Oh, and we're back.
I know. Need to lift the game.
Okay, alright.
Welcome back, Clint.
Looking for
Nothing. I was looking for the chat.
go into OBS.
Oh, there. Sorry, I'm just catching up on the chat. No, I'm okay. Okay, so who won the first game?
So the first game was won by Carl with his Luke Colossus.
Just that
Yeah.
3 health is just
Well,
punishing
35
people.
and
35, sorry.
oh yeah.
Just punishing people.
As soon as he had on board, it was Luke, Yoda, and Kanan. So you're storing 6 to 7 per turn. It's so hard to sort of punch through that. But yeah.
Who would have thought Luke meta in set 4?
I mean, given how good the showcase looks, it's got to be expected.
You got to give him something.
Yep, exactly.
I guess you would just build it like a Arn 2 deck, Arn 2 blue deck, or something like that.
Yeah, from what I heard, he essentially swapped out his Anakin blue shell for this, so kind of makes sense. Maybe throw a few more fighters in there just to take advantage of the ability. But yeah.
Have you and Tebow talked about Django yet? Been on here all day.
I mean, we briefly touched on it, but we're keeping this set 4 only. Positive vibes.
Well, I think a lot of people have just removed Django from their deck and just replaced it with Boba and bought it today.
Yeah. I mean, a few more indirect damage cards and you're good.
Have a look and see. There's 7 Bobas today, and where are they all placed at the moment? I mean, I think there's only 3 or 4 that are kind of in the top 8 at the moment.
Yeah.
Well, let's just say the top 4 tables. James is playing, Matthew's playing, and Toby's playing. So 3 Bobas are in the top 8 at the top tables at the moment.
Yeah. Okay.
And then we've got a Piat thermal oscillator, a Lando Calrissian Echo Base, obviously the Rose and the Luke, and a Piat Blue. So
it's a good spread.
Yeah, it's a nice spread. Like, I would have liked to have seen the Kaz up there, I think.
Yeah.
Possibly. Maybe an Asajj as well. But I have to admit that I thought there might have been a little bit of a wider spread on the deck list today. I thought there might have been.
Yeah, definitely.
I thought there might have been at least 2 or 3 Kazes. Definitely 2 or 3 Kazes or a Von Reg. Like, no Von Reg.
Yeah, no. Any Poe floating around?
There's 1 Poe.
1 Poe.
So
playing green or blue?
You're playing ECL. Poe ECL.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if there was, we were thinking about if we were going to have odd numbers, I was going to play today just to even out the numbers.
Yeah.
And I wasn't too sure what I was going to play, like whether I was going to play Kaz Yellow or Poe Security Complex.
Okay.
Kaz Yellow was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I might have to try that for next weeklies. Kaz Yellow.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed playing it. Poe's a lot of fun as well, except I keep running it into Tebow and his dumb blue-green hero piles. So it's really hard to win as soon
Feels
as he goes,
bad.
as soon as he goes, oh, Concord Dawn Interceptor, oh, Bright Hope, oh, Concord Dawn Interceptor and Bright Hope. Oh, you win reinforcement, Concord Dawn Interceptor or Bright Hope. It's just like, okay, this is not that fun considering pretty much like most of your units are space units.
Yeah. Feels bad.
Yeah, I really love covering the wing at the moment. I think it's an awesome card.
Mhm.
That was my underrated card a couple of weeks ago, and I think people are starting to catch on to it. Not that I'm saying I'm a trendsetter, but it's definitely an underrated.
It's implied.
Card. Yeah, of course it's implied.
Implied.
All right. So what do we got here? I think it helps that Boba Spotlight was just a legit decent deck too. The combo picked up traction pretty quickly. Yeah, look, I played it. It's a lot of fun to play as well. The Boba Yellow deck. I don't know if anyone watched the first round of the Milan stream last weekend, but that 12-year-old kid that just burnt through the Boba 4 Tarkin Town player in round 1 absolutely got run through by this 12-year-old. Absolutely.
You love to see it.
And admittedly, his second round draw, he didn't have a turn 1 or a turn 2 play. So he was only playing his first unit, which then got waylaid, I think. So it was a very unfun time for him. All right, we're into the game now. Let's have a look what's happening in this game.
Yep.
All right, so we have got I can't even read what that ship is.
It's a Silver Angel, so whenever
Angel.
one or more damage is healed from this unit, you
Gotcha.
may deal a damage to a space unit.
That's right. It's a nice little one for an Obi deck, maybe.
Yeah, yep.
Okay, so we've got a Chewbacca. No, we can't have a Chewbacca. What have we got on?
No, it's a Rose. What is it? Page Tico.
Oh, Page Tico on the Restored Arc. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're swinging.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Restored Arc.
Okay, we've got the experience.
The page.
They've both got Page Ticos, I think.
Yeah.
They've both got.
So this has to be the Rose combo. So you deal a damage to the ship, and then you heal it to deal a damage to the opposing ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that combo's gone now. So
you have to clear it. You absolutely have to clear it.
Yeah.
Could stack up in experience pretty quick. So
sure. So it looks like Carl's going with the control here, but then I guess he has, as you said, he has to clear it, or else that thing. It's like a Maz. You just leave a Maz on the board that keeps just getting +1/+1 every time you play the unit. You're not going to have a good time. I think Tebow and I were playing the other night where he got a Maz out in his Luke deck, and I think I was playing Gar, and I let him just build it up for the round and shield it, so he spent all his resources, then I just waylaid.
Oh no.
Had like 4 experience and a shield on it, and I just went waylay.
Feels bad. So,
all right.
Really good.
Yeah, I don't want to talk too much.
Yeah,
my voice is like going down again. Do you want to jump back in? All right, I'll talk to you soon, Tim. Tebow's going to jump back in. My voice is like gone shitty again. So.
Oh no.
Yeah.
If I put down the.
Okay, so we got Village Protectors on the ground for Mitch. And that is what Blue Leader to ambush in. Very good card from set 4. And he's going to pay the extra 2 to put it on ground after that. So just the flexibility of this card is amazing.
All right, what have I missed? So Blue Leader on the ground. 4 damage to none. What a slower game. But
Yeah.
realistically, this game should be slow. Neither of these decks
Yeah.
are fast.
You just have to wonder if Rose really can punch through enough.
Well,
Like,
we'll see, but with the kind of board that he has, like it's a board to nothing, really.
yeah.
It's gonna add up a little bit. Do you have my stuff from House of Cards, by the way? Yes. Okay, cool. I'll just grab that. I was seeing the Rose Showcase just behind me. I was like, what Rose Showcase? Not sure if I play it, but I've got it for $60 or something. Too good of a price for a showcase.
Yes. Yes.
Well, you just have to stick around another few minutes. We'll do it right at the end of this round. You can pick a pile of 3. People who are done are starting to grab their participation boosters. We have a judge call. That's Calvin. Calvin's 6.
Yep.
This is a perilous position. I don't know if I agree with that.
3. Yeah.
I like perilous, but not on Rose.
Yeah, I probably would have considered the village protectors just to clear the field for Luke.
Ooh, although if he puts Luke on,
Going, yeah, as Luke pilot.
yeah, it looks valid. So it's interesting because Mitchell has a takedown. Does he? I don't want to say waste, but does he elect to use a takedown for? Ooh. Let's see. I think he should have killed that.
Yeah, just puts a stop to everything now. He's blocked up the board with Concord Dawn.
Feels bad putting it on this Concord Dawn.
Yeah.
What did he pull? What did he pull?
That was just the AT holder, and I just told him I got smashed by.
Oh, he just got one of the in the pack. So you lost.
Probably definitely lose.
Yeah.
But I still did 1.
Kaz red. Was it? It was Jason. Yeah. That thing can punch. Oh my god, Four Calls is such a pest of a card.
It's a great
Yeah.
card. I don't know what you're
Good.
talking about.
How's your commentary?
Look, my commentary is subpar as usual. No, it's okay. Look, Tim is on me. I'm with Tim. Is tuned in from Perth, so he's been helping me throughout the day, which is good because otherwise I'm by myself. But it's good, man. We've actually had some really good matchups, so I'm happy. Like, a lot of variety.
On base, yeah.
It's blue against blue red. Like it's a bit of a tricky matchup, right?
Yeah, I thought about putting village protectors in for the Rose deck, but I just feel like not being a vehicle, you can get other stuff down there.
You can
Get your Lauren out, give everything Sentinel.
even the what's it called, the 3/5, the ATRT.
Yeah, 3/5.
Yeah, it's the Sentinel. Yeah,
yeah.
but it's a bit late. Look, I don't think they're bad. Like
Yeah.
as a 3, because you have a lot
With
of
a
stuff.
shield and Sentinel, like you can.
You have a lot of stuff that start punching around 3 costs. Like you can really get behind. So I think it's still valuable, even not as a.
What's up in space? What is he playing?
So that's an Arc 270.
Yeah.
And Luke is attached
And
to it.
Luke's on it.
And that's Obi-Wan's Aether Sprite.
Yeah, dude, like I didn't put a lot of value into Aether Sprite, and then I started running it in the Rose deck.
Yep.
And man, it's got me out of these situations. Just the 2 damage ping is a lot. when you've got nothing else to finish other stuff.
Especially when you can heal it.
Yeah.
You just heal it off.
That's it. The mechanic works really well.
I
You put
think
Chewbacca on it, and then sorry, man.
It's a bidding. I want $100 in the guy who only looks at his own shoes.
Oh,
I lost the camera. What do you think of the overlay?
what?
The overlay, it's not bad.
Yeah, no, it's good. Good. Like, do you pull these in? These just always there, or do you customize it based on who's playing?
Based on who's playing. So I
Yeah.
have all the aspects here and I can go grab whatever I need.
Yeah.
What did you use to stream?
Maybe.
OBS as well?
Yeah.
It's a tiny bit of work. Like if you look at the Milan PQ, like they have the leaders and things like that. I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah, I can
so
imagine.
much work.
Yeah.
Oh, here, come here.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
okay.
come sit down. Mitch is joining. Mitch from Obi Shack is Obi Shack is coming.
All right.
So Carl won the first one
Yep.
relatively convincingly. He had too much on the ground. Like when he started putting Yoda, then Obi-Wan, then he put Luke leader on the ground, then Luke Skywalker unit the 6-7. Like as Rose, you've lost the game when there's because you don't have enough damage as Rose
Mhm.
to deal with. If you start restoring 5 a turn, it's
Well, yeah, I guess you can, right? Like, it just depends what your pilot play is like. And it depends on how much Mitch has sort of spec'd into pilots on the deck. Like, you can start pulling off some big numbers, especially if you're going to play Yularen into the ground,
Mhm.
throw grit on everybody.
we haven't seen him a lot today, Lauren.
Hey, I mean,
Yeah.
he's one of my favorites to get in. It's always the hardest part is I literally lost that last match because instead of pushing in with, when I chose Yularen, I put shields on.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of choosing Sentinel. And what I should have done is played Yularen
Yeah.
as Sentinel, and then I could have just put shitters into space
And
to
just
block
slow 'em
out
down.
to just slow them down.
Yeah.
And then I had Rose out. I had the Walker,
Yep.
3/5 Walker with Chewie on it.
Yep.
Yularen down, and they just could have done my damage from the
Yeah.
ground. And then there's not much that Kaz could have done to stop that.
Kaz is
If I
super
had
space heavy,
if
yeah.
I had Sentinel, but
Okay, so he's playing Page on the Ether Sprites,
Yeah.
meaning he's going to take technically
so he's going to hit for 7.
should actually take 7 damage back.
Well, no, 6.
Yes, but Page does 1 damage by giving the experience.
Yes. Yeah, he should be on 7.
Let me just double check.
Yeah.
Fine.
Do you want me to go say?
No, you're fine.
Oh, what have you done? What happened?
That's fine. This is still streaming.
Yep.
But it's just turned off.
Yes, you're live. You just lost your monitor
Yeah.
somewhere.
There it is here.
Oh, yeah, it's back on. Just a little bit of adjudication. Personally, I think he just wants to get on camera. Nice.
Now,
Don't tread on that again.
cable management. It's great.
Run it through the box. Picks up the interaction.
Yes.
Oh, disabling Fang Fighter. Yay.
So
So he plays disabling Fang Fighter, gets rid of the pilot,
which kills
Aether Sprite because
Yeah.
he's got too much damage on him now.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan comes in. But 35 health for a Colossus is like, it's ridiculous. How do you find OBS? Like, run
Not
with it?
bad.
Hmm?
It's okay.
Yeah.
Like
There's nothing you can do. Like, there's some other stuff you can do for customization, but I
Mhm.
feel like it's just sort of the best tools that's out there.
it's relatively
Even if it does take a little bit of resource.
Yeah, it's easy enough. Now is my battery. I wish I got a bigger charger. Battery slowly.
Oh, you can't plug it in?
I can, no, I can, but like it's not my chip because it's a million things plugged in.
Yeah.
So I'm slowly depleting. But
Need a power board and some chargers.
I have a bigger charging block. Right now I have this one,
Oh yeah.
which can power two at the same time.
Yep.
But I have a bigger one that's just do this in an instant. But yeah, OBS is fine. Still getting used to a bunch of things, and I'm toying around with overlays and stuff like that all the time. Like, what do I like more? Do I want more cam, less, more gameplay, more cam? Like, this is a decent kind of ratio, I think.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, no, it's good because you want the clarity. You can see the players. You got a little bit of information around just to tell you what's going
things
on.
like the round time and stuff like that. Like, it's more stuff for us to do on the back end as streamers.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, we now have to adjust the round time. I have to start that. I have to put the name of the players, things like that. It's a lot of little things that take a while.
You need a stream deck.
Yeah, we are looking at.
Yeah. Get yourself a stream deck, and then a lot of that just becomes a touch of a button.
Mhm.
You bring up a scene that automatically restarts a timer.
Yeah.
The press of a button plays out your set rounds. You can do a lot of functionality through even if you don't run a stream deck, you can run like I guess a digital version of it.
Yeah.
And it's just a board that you're clicking buttons on that does exactly the same thing as a stream deck.
Yeah, I have to look into that. So the PQ, maybe I'll hire you as well. Are you playing?
Mate, I already told you I can't do enough to run the business, mate.
Are you,
you want to come over here?
are you
Yeah,
going to PQ?
I will be. I was going to go help Colin out in the city for the May
Yes.
4th event that he had. But I told him to let me know if he didn't have enough people. But he got two to help him out. So I said I'll go
Awesome.
to PQ.
Cool.
Don't know what I'm going to run. Maybe a bit of
Are you
CAD
coming
green.
both days?
Well, if I'm free, maybe I will. Because with the shop open on Saturdays,
Of course, yeah.
it's harder for me to get down to these events. But we moved weekly plays to Friday
Mm-hmm.
so that I could come down here today and have
Yeah,
the shop
okay.
closed. But we'll see how we go. I can't promise anything, but
Okay.
I'll try and make it.
So big redemption. I looked away for 2 minutes, and Carl now has a whole fleet in space. You heard the man. 10 minutes left in a round.
Ooh, Perilous. You know what, Razor Crest? I didn't realize it was in the starter deck, and I was playing with it in my in the deck that I was testing.
Yeah, online.
And then I went to build it last night, and I was
Couldn't
like,
find it.
"Where is Razor Crest? Like,
Did
I
you find
should have
some?
them all." Nah, I didn't. So I
You
just
should have asked. We
changed
would
my.
have found some.
Yeah, I would have, but I thought I don't love it, but it is a big restore. It comes in, you get it once again, you get a pilot on it, it becomes something crazy.
And I think if you play in a rose deck with a lot of pilots and stuff like that, you can't get those back.
Yeah.
You can't even get Perilous position back.
Oh, that's right, because you're getting upgrades.
Yeah. So that's why you get a variety of stuff back. You get Perilous, you get your pilots back.
And I have the I got the starter decks in a box. I haven't opened them.
Oh,
So
yeah.
now I should have dug it.
Yeah, see,
I'll be back. I'll
That's
be back
fine.
in a second.
Easy.
Duty call.
Which call are you getting? That's my fault. It's my fault. I'll get another one. I'll probably get one. Yeah. Well, I'm waiting for Matthew to open the blue one and see what base is in it. Right? Does it? All right, that I agree with you.
That's the last time. Triple dark and devastated.
Scotty. No top four for Scotty or what?
Yeah, one be the direct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's on 23. So a lot of sentinels on Mitch's side. Same with, yeah, you do to get all upgrades back. Good, good card. It's a tough one because you play it on 4. It's a 2/4. It's not super impactful on play, which is why sometimes I struggle to play it. Like I toyed with playing it in Anakin deck last set for the PQ, and I ended up taking it out because I was like, there's always other stuff I want to play. Like I always prefer to play Kanan than a Razor Crest. It's looking like a top 4 finish for Carl. I think he's probably at that point now where he's gonna go over the hump again, maybe.
I mean, it was big for him to play another Luke out of hand after just losing his own Luke.
Yeah. I think he's over the hump. Au revoir. Bye bye. À la prochaine. Au revoir, poisson. Bye.
So, in case you didn't know, Tibo is French.
Oh yeah, I'm French. I'm TV's daughter. I think she's learned a little bit of French at school, and so she was very excited to come see me today and speak French. So
yeah, oh, very good.
we had to exchange some messages.
So has Carl turned this one around? Do you reckon?
20. First of all, he heals every time, so there's that.
Yeah. 3 damage comes off.
Takedown. Ooh, okay. So I actually don't mind this take. Well, if I'm Carl, I'm actually okay with this takedown because your Luke takes 2 experience and you get to draw, and the drawing is massive here.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, come on, please don't forget that. Scott is watching the game over there, and he just reminded Carl of this.
Because it's a May ability, I think.
Oh, what? Oh, I was
Is
gonna say. Okay.
Lydia would like to tell you that you're her BFF, her best French friend.
Ah, nice. You're also my BFF. Best friend. À bientôt. Yes, you know à bientôt? Do you know à bientôt? À bientôt, it means see you soon. À bientôt. I was learning French consistently on German Go, but the grammar rules. The grammar rules. Oh, French is a nightmare. Don't learn French. My wife learns French. It's a nightmare. Would not recommend. 10 out of 10 would not recommend. So he's on 22. Man, he's got a quill, a cannon. God.
Yeah.
It's the thing. It's now if you're Mitchell, you're in a position where it's like, how do I do enough damage to go over 3, 4, but between 5 and 6 of healing? Like they're back in the same spot where Mitch did a bunch of damage, but now the restore
Now it's going backwards.
outdoes that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And at the same time, Mitch can't heal because Rose doesn't actually have that much restore in her deck. Kind of the same decks, but kind of not, because you run more vehicles, so you don't run the cannons, you don't run the quills, you don't run Yoda. And that's a lot of restore, right? So I don't know.
Do we know if he's running Luke as well? Because
I would be surprised if he isn't. I'd be surprised if he isn't.
Yeah, because Luke's just generally a great card.
Over direct hit.
Blue heroic.
Third protector.
I mean, the other thing they have to be mindful of now is the time.
Yes. Although I think Matthew, which base is it? It is the swamp. Mitchell. I'll take the green. I think so. How much are they? Yeah. So consider it sold. What we got here? Thanks, man. Okay, 26. Look, look, it's 23 is a lot, but you just not those little ships that do 2 and 3 and so on. It's just not gonna cut it. Like now, Mitch, I don't know where he goes. I wonder. I haven't seen him play home one yet, so I wonder, does he have home one in this?
Yeah. I haven't seen it in hand either, so
No, you're right. God, now he plays Yoda.
just
But again, it's also it's Mitch's like lack of ground presence, which allows Carl to just have so much. Yeah, they've called it. That was a game here. I don't think he can come back.
yeah.
Carl for the
No.
win. What a game. So now Carl is 4-1, I think. So good chance that he's
Yep.
top fours. I don't know about his opposition. So with 32 players, we're going to go to a top 4 cut. See if I can find the other link. I think
So looking at melee,
Yeah.
I think we'll have 6-4-1. Oh, sorry, we've got the 2 4-0s playing off. So one will be 5-0,
yeah,
another 4-1,
well, they're
and then
done.
we'll
So
have
it's probably
5 others, or 5 total 4-1s.
5 toes. 4. Okay, so 2 of them are going to be same.
Yeah. So I mean, the 2 4-0 players maybe should have considered the intentional draw at this stage, but given it is a casual event, I'm assuming they probably played it out.
That's lame.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nobody likes that. Oops. Bad.